Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back. You're tuned to ITV's Quick and Easy Cooking in conjunction with Sayyid Global Productions. A reminder, you can follow us on all the social media platforms, on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, both ITV as well as Sayyid Global Productions. And yes, before the break, our fingers were burning with the hot butter. We were doing the Pakistani style chatpati or chaat. South African also. It's like a melting pot of a recipe, but my own, so that it's healthy. I showed you the base, etc. Now we're just going to complete the layering of the chart with the pur that I said. Parvez says, put all the pur, so I'm going to have to do that. And this will soften as it, the best is to make it just before you eat if you want it crispy. But if you want it to be nice and soft, especially for those that have a problem with the teeth, etc., it's okay to prepare it before that. And then add the sauces just before you serve it. So what I'm going to do, I know this is not done, but I'm just going to press it down because there's something else that I have to add. And this used to be a firm favorite of my teenage children when they were teenagers. They're all in their 30s now. So alhamdulillah. So what I'm going to do now is going to add, normally you would add a sauce. I'm going to add, it's a very healthy kind of salad dressing. I won't say the name until they advertise, as I said. And also trying to make the dish as healthy as possible so that it doesn't carry with it the unnecessary carbs and sugars that causes heart attacks and all sorts of problems and cardiac problems, like diabetes problems. The rest I'm going to leave because I'm going to add for the next dish, which is a tuna swizzle paste, swizzle as a tuna wrap, a Swiss roll, as well as a chicken roll, chicken wrap. I'm going to show you very quickly. So this is the first dish for iftar today, which is the Pakistani style chatpati or chaat. If you wanted to add even more color, you can, and I'll do that because I know Parvez will like this. So my husband and Parvez's favorite dish. So just add some more samosa. You can add tamarind sauce, but there is tamarind in this sauce that I had made. I'll show you one of the recipes how to make the sauce. So this is your Pakistani style chatpati. You can see some of the curry leaves as well. And this to serve, and all you do is you dig into it this way and take a piece out and put it on a plate. We'll show you towards the end of the program. I'm going to leave this aside and show you the next dish, which is the wrap. These wraps are health wraps. It has no flour, it has no sugar, no gluten. So for those of our people who are suffering from some kind of cardiac problem, etc., this is the best kind of wrap to have. Make it and keep it away so it melts, it gels, it keeps to its consistency and it's easy to eat and pick up, etc. Inshallah. Very simple. I've already prepared, these are one of my savory fillings, and this savory filling was done without any oil, just a bit of coconut oil with salt, a bit of Himalayan salt, chilies and garlic, and that's it. So I'm going to layer this here, but before I do that, there's another very healthy base that I want to share with you, which is crushed avocado. It's got nothing in it, just crushed fresh avocado, right? And this is very healthy to balance the fats, vitamin, basically your oils in your body, and it's very good for the brain as well. So basically the ingredients can be anything for this wrap. I'm using chicken, I'm going to be using tuna, you can use goji berries, salad, avocado, cucumber. So let's just throw a bit of cucumber in it, just very little, so I want to use more for the tuna. The tuna, you need to enhance the taste of it. Maybe some fried onions to give it some taste as well. Some raw onions just to give it the tang as well. All right, so now we're ready to layer this, to fold it, inshallah. What you do with a wrap normally is to do it at the beginning and not the center. And that's where people go wrong when you're doing a wrap, is to do it from the beginning of it or the edge of it, and then to roll it. Quite easy. You can fold in or you can leave it. You must remember this is a very healthy wrap, so every part of it can be eaten without any guilty feelings, inshallah. So basically what you've now done is you've prepared your wrap. All it needs is for you to heat it on a tawa, just before serving. I'm just going to add one goji berry there. Just to let the goji berry is extremely healthy for a lot of things. So this is ready for just to heat and eat. You can even put it on the frying pan like this with coconut oil, but I'm going to leave it aside. And this is another dish I'm going to leave it aside so that we can use it later. Let me just put it on the bed of lettuce. These are ready already. All it needs is heating. This one is I'm going to do slightly differently. Hope you can bear with me. Trying all experimental dishes for health purposes because I have a husband, as I said, that needs my attention now. And in here I'm going to put the leftover salad dressing cum mayonnaise, the healthy one, not too much. It's got no carbs in it, so alhamdulillah. It's a bit of avocado. You can put just about anything that you want, actually. This is avocado and in the tuna, right? Crushed tuna either in brine or in oil, but I prefer the one in brine because it's, it's water. So you minus all the fats. If you want, you can even add some goji berries in here, but not necessary. Okay. Now this is going to be slightly different. Although I'm adding similar ingredients into it, I'm going to use all the cucumber. Just a dash of fried onions. Going to add the coriander in this, and because now I have a husband, he has to have things without salt. Notice I haven't put any salt. I've put flavorings in it, but I haven't put salt in it. If you can add just a pinch of Himalaya salt, optional. And lemon pepper is a beautiful flavorant, so just got a teaspoon of that. Just mix this together. And as it's mixing, just remember you can add other ingredients if you want as well, and this is no hard and fast rule. But obviously to give it a savory taste, I'm going to put the samosa dip to layer it a bit. There's a bit of a twist in this. It's not just a wrap. I'll show you what we can do with it, just a few of them. Okay. This is what we do. But notice what I'm doing now. I'm not just putting it because I'm going to be rolling it in a different way, right? Because I need it for something else, and you'll see why in a moment. Very much like how you make a Swiss roll, actually. You can use all the filling, but some people don't like the strong taste of a tuna in it. But I promise you this is very healthy, all right? Add some crushed salad. It can make it even more fine. So let's do that. And I'm just looking for some herbs because I put some herbs in here as well. The herbs are very healthy. There we go. The other herbs here. Herbs. So these herbs enhance the immunity. Okay. Now this I'm making into a Swiss roll. I'm not making into a wrap as such. So can you see how I'm folding it? I'm folding it with everything, all right? And you can leave this in the fridge for a while to, to set, to chill a little bit. I'm just going to cut it there because it's quite soft actually. You make sure you have a sharp knife. So you can leave the half as a meal on its own. Can you see it's slightly different from the other one? And this other half, I'm going to show you what we can do with it for us who are not so health conscious. I'm going to take a few, cut it into thick slices, and make it into a fritter kind of thing. Be careful, it's quite soft. So I have my egg ready. I'm going to dip it in that. But before that, can I just put the frying pan on? And this is coconut oil. And watch how it spreads into the pan once it gets hot. You don't have to use too much. And even if you do, it's a healthy fat. Sorry, the pan is quite old. Gifted to me also by my mom-in-law years ago. So it's a hand-me-down. Yes, we should be quite proud to use all these things because they serve families, countless families, entertainment, etc. So I think that should be enough. You can see how much of coconut oil you want because it does spread out quite fast and a lot, but I'm going to leave that there. So it's on quite high. So while that is getting done, this is what I'm doing. Dipping this in. It's like a healthy farmas, you know, farmas puri that you have in India, Parvez. So, but this is a healthy tuna with salad one. Trying to cut out the sugars, trying to cut out the unnecessary fats and other oils that are not necessary for the body. You can even throw the egg on top once it's done. Just need to wipe my hands. So you don't have to do too much, too many. Just do enough so that you can serve just for your friends. My husband and I, so I'm just doing just for us. So let's see this. Now you can even dip this further now into sesame seeds, which I'll do one or two. So while the camera is focusing on that, let me just get the sesame seeds. It's already, so just dip this into, when you pour some sesame seeds, this is quite optional. I'm sharing different types of things with you to make healthy dishes. And I promise you the sesame seeds makes it for a very, very tasty dish and even keeps it molded nicely. This is the sesame seed one. Can you see with a little ingredient how it changes the look of things, right? So this looks like an exotic savory with sesame seeds. And this also just is a lovely cutlet. It looks like a lovely cutlet, but what's in it is pure health. There's no sugars, no artificial ingredients, no flour, right? So that's how it's done. And then I'm going to take it, and because it's healthy oil, I'm not going to drain it out. I'm just going to add it onto the bed of lettuce. You don't have to do it too much. All you do, you don't have to deep fry it or anything. All you have to do is to give it that look. All onto a bed of lettuce. So this becomes a full meal on its own. And with the chaat, I mean, it's more than enough for one iftar. Hope you're going to enjoy this as much as I'm going to enjoy eating. You're making it. Okay, so there we go. And if you can get the aroma of the sesame seed as well as the coconut oil, it's fascinating. Okay, so here's the final products. This is your Pakistani chaat, chitpati, South African Pakistani style. It's a mixture of both, as well as your wrap and cutlets, which we made from the wrap. So I'm just going to sprinkle some goji berries, which is a very, very healthy berry. You can read up about the health benefits of it. Eating it detoxifies your body as well, and it's very good for pressure as well. So, but now I'm going to just show you how do we serve the Pakistani chaat, and hope it's set well enough for me to show you how it's eaten. And I've put it into a wavy dish. Normally you cut it into squares, or you just use a spoon. So this is your chaat, and you can serve this with add some more sauces if you want, and there you have it. So yeah, Parvez is going to enjoy his iftar today, inshallah. Yes, viewers, as we come to the close of today's program, I take this opportunity to thank you for joining me, and to beg of your forgiveness for anything from our side, from ITV side, from the Ummah. Let's forgive each other. Let's unite as one. We are in trying times. We've passed the days of mercy. We're in the days of forgiveness. We're going to be coming to the days of freedom from the fire, inshallah. May we be those fortunate ones where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes 70,000 of his slaves every day out of Jahannam. May we be of those fortunate ones, inshallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala purify us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unite us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. It says, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enter us into Jannatul Firdaus with great honor and forgive us. And Anta Azzal Akram, He is the greatest. He's the most kind, He's the most beneficent, inshallah, He will. With that, I greet you with the universal greeting of Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Do join us again next week, same time, same place. And remember us in your du'as. And if I don't see you, Eid Mubarak. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.